Sawadi, Sabaidi, Awoladi. This is where we are. Lots of souvenir shops. Selling the usual elephant pants, and Thailand hats and scarves. Elephant shirts as well. All the souvenirs you can want. Looks like they've even got mortars and pestles. Pestles and mortar. Same but different. Hey mate, get off the bench. It's for humans, not for dogs. Oh, it's a marathon. Don't know why it's got the English form of the date on there. Because in Thailand it's not 2025. In fact, I could show you on the calendar that I've just seen in the restaurant when I was just eating it. And yeah, I think it's, what was it? I can't remember now. Oh, looks like Monk's giving them a bit of a reading, giving them a bit of counselling. That's what it looks like, at least anyway. She's sat there patiently listening. These two monks, they're on vacation, they're just visiting. Monks go on visits as well, you know, folks. The temple where my son's at is very, very popular with coaches of monks from other regions visiting. I think it's quite a famous temple. But anyway, I bought a 150 baht ticket, so that gets me to see both sites. And I believe, if I'm understanding the people correctly, back onto the main road that comes up the mountain, back up to there and turn right apparently, and it's less than 4 kilometers away, or was that 400 meters? I'm not sure. 4 something or other anyway. So yeah, I say kilometer, so I'm assuming they understood, but maybe not. So anyway, I'm gonna go down that way and hopefully see part 2. So stay tuned and I'll show you the other part in a second. And just like that, I'm back. And it looks like it is going to absolutely pay it down yet again, once more. Anyway, with this historical site, you get 2 options. You get 2 types of ticket. One is 100 baht, and the other one is 150 baht. I'm saying that. Where have I put the damn thing? Let's hopefully in the bag. No? I just showed the lady in the bloody ticket office to find out where the second list. Oh, here it is. Here we go. So there you go, folks. I'll show you. See, you've got both sides on this one, so I don't have to get a second ticket because I've already got one. I've got no idea where the entrance is. This is the car park, so they normally put the car park near the entrance, do they not? So I'm assuming it must be down here somewhere. And again, like that, the other side, the usual tourist tap. Prices are good though. They're not priced for foreigners, they're priced for everybody. So that's nice to see, because that's not often the case. Well, obviously, if they don't put the prices on, people don't come and buy. Oh, like that Hawaiian shirt. I bet that ain't 100 baht. But yeah, that's probably 300-400 baht. Because not many Thai people would be drawn to it. So it's a catch a farang shirt. I might buy some of them scarves though. So you got the traditional kind of stuff for the ladies, but doesn't appear to be much in the way of traditional stuff for the men. Oh, that's not what I was expecting around the corner. Well, if I hang around here, I'll get a copyright warning because of the music. So where the bloody hell? In the traditional way in Thailand, maps and signs are optional at best. You just wander around until you find where you want to find, because you're not lost until you're found, apparently. Or maybe you just never lost. I don't know. I'm assuming it's got to be around here. So, hello, some signs would be fucking good. Jesus fucking Christ. You would think visiting a temple would be so fucking stressful. Okay, this is definitely part fucking 2, but part 2 don't seem to have fuck all. Right, pop you on back on hold, folks, on pause, because this is getting beyond a fucking joke. And just like that, part 2. Part 2, not as impressive as part 1. I do apologise, folks. I really should get a selfie stick with a gimbal so it takes out the bounce of me walking, because unfortunately I actually have got a pretty bad limp. So yeah, my walking is kind of a bit lopsided and a little bit too bouncy probably for a lot of you. I do apologise. You can always slow things down a little or speed things up to you. Right, I'll fucking get this place. I just parked in the car park. I'm parked in the car park, goddammit. So, what? I ain't fucking climbing no fence. Fuck that. Let's go in here instead and chill out, because I'm getting annoyed with the lack of signs. They obviously don't like foreigners very much in Thailand, do they? No. But nothing in English. Thailand is not a diverse country. Don't be fucking fooled by the bullshit that people come out with in this country. So diverse, so inclusive. Is it fuck? They hate foreigners. They'll take your money, but they fucking hate you. The land of smiles, the land of fake smiles, I'm sorry to say. Unless you're Thai, you could literally die and no one would even batter an eyelid. They really don't give a fuck about foreigners in Thailand. They give a fuck about the money that you spend and the women that you fall in love with and then give your life savings to. Like so many millions of men that have done that. For what reason? Well, I suppose if you're in love, you'll do anything for the one you love, which is obviously what they want you to fall in love with them. So you hand them all your money. So that's what happens, isn't it, when you're in love? Well, that's what happens when the Westerners in love, which is what they want. That's why they love Westerners, because the Westerners actually believe in love and romance. Unfortunately, Thai people, I have to say, are not very romantic people at all. And their idea of love is being paid for, basically, without a shadow of a doubt. Unless you're paying for someone's attention, You won't get it for free in Thailand. No man, no Westerner will get it for free. They'll be paying somewhere, somehow. Built a house, bought land, bought cars, and they'll justify it in whatever means and ways that they do. But like I say, when a man's in love, a Western man's in love, he will literally hand over his life savings if he believes that woman loves him back. And trust me when I say Thai women are very, very good actresses. Most of what they do is an act. They act between themselves, and they especially act more so with foreigners. You see, this site is a lot less busy. So a little bit later in the morning now. I don't know if actually it's this site that has the sunrise or the main site, number 1 site. Which is maybe why this area is now quiet. Maybe I was in the wrong place. So it's Hindu. Both sites are Hindu related originally. Obviously it's a Buddhist country now, but it's apparently it dates back to Hindu, which predates Buddhism in Thailand. Which I didn't know that until fairly recently. So this temple has just confirmed what I learnt. Actually, what I learnt about Angkor Wat, because Angkor Wat's the same. Angkor Wat was originally Hindu as well, I believe. So with this being a really old historic site dating back to the times of Angkor Wat, around the same period. Obviously this isn't now. This is all modern stuff, modern day stuff, which is nowhere near as nice, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, it's all just concrete moulding. There's no hand chiseled carvings in any of this now, this modern day stuff. Oh dear, someone wants to get the family to spend a little bit more money. That needs a good old repair. There's someone's ashes in there. These are what people, there's little cavities in here as well. Obviously someone's already purchased those ones in preparation, I'm assuming. And then obviously when they die, they get the urns with the ashes get put in, and then they get sealed. I'm assuming one of the two's still alive and the other one's going to go there. Like my grandmother. My grandfather on my mum's side, he died in the 70s, but my nan then lived on until 2000s. Yeah, she was in the 90s. But the point being is my grandfather died many years before my grandmother, but they had a joint plot. So many years later, when she finally passed away, she was placed with my grandfather. So this is exactly the same as what they do here. There's another one here, let's see. It's a joint one. Obviously it's been placed in the middle over the two. The man's obviously already passed away, and I'm assuming his wife is still alive, and we'll go in the space next to it. I'm assuming. I mean, it makes practical sense to me. It makes, but what makes practical sense to me and what is actually real is another man's guess. Oh yeah, a massive historic site gets lots of money spent around the area because you got the entrance fee. Although I'd suggest that you could probably come to this one for free because there isn't a gate. There doesn't appear to be a ticket desk. you know, an entrance desk to pay, ticket office. So you could literally just walk in off the street and walk around this one, which is part of the ticket. But obviously I bought the ticket at the first site, having not been and visited this site, not knowing that literally you can just walk in. Oh, these statues look a bit interesting. Again, with these trees, I still need to look them up. Please, someone in the comments. He doesn't look very Asian, does he? Someone in the comments, please tell me what the name of these trees are, because I love them. They don't look very religious-y, do they? Well, that one does at the back, but those two at the front. Actually, is that the king? No, it's not. I don't know who that is. These things seem to be manufactured locally, because I'm sure I saw a workshop as I was driving around earlier. This literally looks like all sealed up. You know, we're cleaning leaves at the other location, you know. Why not coming? I mean, there's just, you know, dust and leaves the same as it was at the other location, but why don't they clean these sorts of areas? I don't know. Piece of plastic. Bit of pottery. Pretty cool. Oh, see, this is the modern day stuff. Yeah. None of that has been chiselled. All of this is basically sculptures, but not hammer and chisel sculpture out of rock. It's concrete with wire running through it. So it's basically a framework of wire running through that entire thing. You can see bits of it there. Yeah. I mean, you see the concrete as well. Oh no, that's wax that's been dripped down. But anyway, that's just a hollow concrete skeleton with so it's all been done by knives and trowels. So it's still really, you know, artistic. I mean, could I do something like that? Given enough practice, I could. Yeah, for sure. I don't think it's particularly difficult, given time. You know, it's like they say, was it? You need to spend at least 10,000 hours doing any one thing. About the only thing I've ever done in my lifetime for probably 10,000 hours is spank the monkey. But I was an expert in that after about 10 minutes when I was about 14, I think. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Masturbating. I've probably spent more than 10,000 hours doing that. But unfortunately, I can't make a living out of masturbating, can I? Or can I? Probably not now. My spunk's probably a bit too non-swimmy. Yeah. Right, so look, here we go. So that's like the modern temple. Yeah, this is all the new stuff. See, people have tried to come in with the gold leaf. Yeah, like in the temples in Bangkok and places like that, and put the gold leaf on. I bought a shitload of this gold leaf to do this, but when I got into that fight in Bangkok, when I first arrived, that was one of the things that came out of the bag that I never saw again. Yeah, I had 2 or 3 books of gold leaf, I think about 20, 30 pages of gold leaf in each. So you see, look, I think it's low season. Rainy season's basically kind of starting. I think a bit early this year, I'm not sure. I like these, they're cool. Fucking literally just thrown together. Someone's just got an engine, got a frame and made that. hunk of junk. But it's a workhorse, it does its thing. Shouldn't criticise. Right, so how the friggity frig? You'd think, you know, with the gate being there, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to try and slide the fucking thing across to see if it opens, because it's on wheels. I really can't be asked. My leg is hurting too much for me to really to be doing any more fucking walking. I would be totally honest with you. I'm in agony right now. So for the fact that I'm in pain, I'm pushing through it for you motherfuckers. Please like, share, subscribe. No, fucking padlock. Right, this is getting annoying. I'm going to pop you on pause again, folks. That's where I'm trying to show you the old part, the historic part. But finding the entrance or sign just telling me where the entrance is would be nice.